Okay, this is another thing that's been bothering me. It's always gonna bother me because it's always gonna be there. I mean, okay, people who want to claim that Native Americans were black, or they the same shit as Asians, or they're. I mean, white people claiming them is rare, but it still happens. So people claim it. Native American, European. First of all y'all goofy as fuck. First and foremost, all y'all goofy. No, if you look at a modern day Native American, and don't show me some Eskimo talking about, see, they all Asians now, cause Eskimos, shut the fuck up. Um, no, Native Americans, modern Native Americans, and I'll be taking pictures of motherfuckers all the goddamn time. So let's see what I got on my own shit. Let's see what I got. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all some Indios from my neighborhood where I live right now. Let me show y'all some Indios I took a picture of the other day. They're Kitu cara Indios. Hold up. Focus, please. Focus, please. Please focus. Please focus. I'm gonna flip the camera. I'm gonna flip the camera because the front camera is us. Let's see. There we go. So you look at these people. They don't look shit like no modern European, African, or Asian. No Asian looks like this. I understand. I understand. Like our indigenous, our American Indian ancestors, they crossed over from the Bering Strait, whatever. Beringia, they've been there for a long ass minute and shit. They crossed over into the Americas. I understand. Follow my Instagram, by the way. Sapo Gordas, SVPXGXRDX. Sapo Gordo in that Raider clan hieroglyph. So yeah, Native Americans don't look nothing like Europeans, Asians, Africans. Stop being so goofy. Go out to if you in USA, here's what you can do, okay? Here's what you can do. You can go to some Mexican barrio, some Central American barrio. You can go to some reservation. You can you can go to New York. There's a lot of Peruvians, Ecuadorian Indians out there. A lot of Guatemalan Indians out there too. You can go wherever the fuck over USA, and I mean I understand most of the people who claiming African Americans as Native Americans and all that. They're usually in like some southern states. They don't see no Latinos really. I don't know, but not really. There's Indios everywhere. They don't look nothing like Europeans, Asians, Africans. Y'all gotta stop being goofy, man, because these are too modern. These are Quitucaras, okay, from San Antonio, Pichincha, Ecuador, okay. San Antonio, Pichincha, Ecuador. Okay, this is a picture I took. These are my neighbors. This is my house is right over here. And so yeah, I mean, no Native Americans look shit like Europeans, Africans, or Native Americans, or Asians or Africans. I mean, they don't look like nothing like overworld people. Is what I mean. They don't look like Pacific Islanders. They don't look like Asians. They don't look like Europeans. They don't look like Africans. Native Americans are their own race. It's their own race. They their own race. I don't know why people got to claim. Yeah, of course. I mean, in USA, it's just like they ain't like the average American don't see Native Americans every day. So like unless they from some state where there's a lot of them, like New Mexico or like Arizona, California, shit like that, they don't see them on the daily basis. So they don't know. But I mean, like there's a bunch of Latinos that straight up Indios all over USA, so there really ain't no excuse to know what Indios look like. And yeah, I mean, it's just mad annoying. Like, especially when they want to claim like Mayans was black or like. Oh, let me show y'all this. This is really close to my house. We're in South Florida. Okay. Okay. So we got Mayan refugees who came from Guatemala in the like 80s and 90s and shit like that. So this is a cool page. I should check them out. Guatemalan Maya Center. I've been to this center for real. It's just they just educated Mayan kids on their languages and shit. Because like most of their parents came here not knowing a word like much of Spanish and shit. So I mean when I see black people claiming that they're Mayans, like what the it just looks so goofy. Like you're not from Central America, and even if you were, bro, there's this you don't see no black people in our countries claiming to be Native Americans or the real Indians because they see real American Indians on the daily basis. But African Americans don't see American Indians on a daily basis. I never see no black person out here claiming to be fucking Quichua, claiming to be Inca and shit. Like, look, this is so like you go out to Lake Worth, Florida, the shit filled with Guatemalan Mayans. They're so common to see out there, for real. So yeah, Lake Worth, Florida, South Florida. There's a lot of indigenous Mexicans and Central Americans in South Florida, where I grew up. So I mean, it just looks so goofy when you want to. How you gonna claim an entire living people's history and culture and race and all that? Just disregard them, like, or like when they be comparing themselves to like Olmec monuments and shit, but like you don't want to like you acting like most Native Americans I know have big ass noses, whether they're long or they're wide. They're big, and I know a lot of people with wide ass noses. A lot of my Native ancestors have wide ass noses. I got a wide ass nose, thanks to my Native American ancestors. So like, how you gonna act like these futures is just African? Y'all look so goofy. I can't stand y'all. Like, I, I don't know. I mean, and there's so many people who actually believe this. I mean, I know it don't really like it should be addressed. It should be addressed. These people need to chill for real. Like I can't stand that shit. Like I see Indios on the daily, man. I hate when people acting like a lot of these people acting like African American, like these people who buy into this shit, especially they just act like all Native Americans is white people or they just Asians or like they just look that way because they not full and Africans is full. The black people is the full ones, and it's like, yeah, we mix people out, and you right, bro. Yeah, but yeah, but nah, I'm just talking about like nah, all these African Americans whoever want to claim like they the real Native Americans and like Native Americans is Asian or white or like a mix of the real natives who is black. Like I don't get that at all. That shit just looks so goofy. Like it's not hard to find a real Indio. Like there's a lot all over the place. Like yeah, you right, bro. Yeah, yeah, we Native American, Europeans, Africans. Yeah, bro. Yeah, but yeah, yes, it's really not difficult to find an Indio. I've talked to Indio Latinos all over the USA, like straight up Indios. Like it's one Nawa Mexican girl from like I don't know, like Carolina or something. Um, it's wherever wherever like the Indios all over the place. There's no excuse for people to be thinking Indios look like Africans or Asians or white people. Like they're still alive. There's still millions of them motherfuckers, man. Like I don't get it. Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, just Native Americans don't look nothing like modern Europeans, Africans, or Asians. And of course, they're closely related to Asians in any of their race, but they don't. There's no modern Asian that looks anything like any modern Native American, and that's a fact. I know there's a lot of light-skinned Native Americans, like the Sachila tribe, out here in Ecuador, out here in Santo Domingo de los Sachilas. They be light as fuck. They lighter than my grandpa. My grandpa's mestizo, man. My grandpa dark as fuck compared to them. And but his dad was dark as shit. Like in the Sierra, in the mountains in the Andes, people are a lot darker. But the Sachilas are like from more like foresty type areas. So that makes sense that they that like, but they still don't look nothing like. Okay, for example, this is a good example right here. This is a girl who, yes, of course, yeah, but look, this is a girl who was friends with my grandmother. She was friends with my grandmother from Guayaquil, Ecuador. And I showed this to people and they like, she looks Chinese. I don't see where. Like her eyes look native, that nose, I never seen an Asian with that nose. Look at them lips. Like she don't look nothing like no Asian person. And yeah, like even if some, Native Americans can be light as hell, they still don't look nothing like Asians. I mean, what the eyes, I never seen no Asian nose, nah, and those lips, nah. Like I don't see it. I could tell the difference between some Indian with light ass skin and an Asian any day. It could be some brown Asian, whatever. I don't. I could never confuse some Indonesian or like some Cambodian, whatever, with no Native American. And same with Native American. I could never confuse her for some China. She don't look nothing like no Chinese woman. Like she from Guayaquil, Ecuador, man. Shout out to Huancavelica for sure, you know. So like this is my grandma's friend, and I don't know how people would ever assume that she's Asian. She don't look nothing like no modern Asian. Look, I mean, her eyes don't look Asian. Her nose don't look. Her lips don't look. I mean, people just think you got slanting eyes and shit, and you Asian. Like nah, like nah. Native Americans been here, tens of thousands of years and shit, with thousands of years, and nah. They don't look nothing like no modern Asians. And of course they don't look nothing like no black people. And that's it. People gotta just gotta stop claiming that they was the real Native Americans. Y'all look goofy. And again, I don't know many white people who do that at all, but I don't talk to no white people. I mean, like I only see like these type of black peoples online who be claiming this, but yeah, I never met any IRL or nothing. But I mean, I understand there are some white people who believe in that they the real niggas too, and y'all look equally as goofy, and y'all need to stop. I hate that when people comment on my shit, trying to tell me, uh, like, like what Native Americans are, like Native Americans are black. There was this one dude who today had commented on one of my videos talking about Tainos are Asian and African, and they spoke Hebrew. That's an bro, I hate those people, man. Oh, we all Hebrew Israelites type shit. Fuck. Oh. I don't know. A lot of people just, I can't fuck with none of that pseudo history bullshit. Like, Indios is not African, Native Americans, American Indians, Indigenous, whatever you want to call them. They're not African. They're not European. They're not Asian. They're their own race. Okay? They don't look like no modern Asians. Of course, they look absolutely nothing like Africans or Europeans, and there's no confusing them with any of those races. And I actually live out here with them, a bunch of them. I've been living around them my entire life because in South Florida there's a bunch of them as well. But I live out here in San Antonio, Pichincha, Ecuador now, and I see them on a daily basis. I see real full-blooded indigenous people. Don't look nothing like any of these other races. Stop claiming that Native Americans was anything else but Native Americans. Stop trying to claim their history. Just stop. You look mad stupid, and yeah, yeah, I mean, they know who they are. Y'all know who I'm talking to, and that's it, y'all. But yeah, shout out any of your ancestors there. You know, gotta defend your legacy. Gotta defend that ancestry right there. Ain't gonna let nobody else claim it. And you know, at the end of the day, no matter what the fuck, you know, I'm castizo and everything, but I am a descendant of all these great civilizations that been in my ancestors, been in my country. I'm a descendant of Juan Gabriel because I'm a descendant of the Kitucara, of other Quichua peoples, you know, conquered by the Incans. I'm a descendant from these people, and you know, I'm gonna defend their legacy if I feel like it. So yeah, stop claiming them and stop raining. So I'm gonna slide out this. But I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for watching my videos. Yeah, y'all great, y'all great. Keep it up.